passion. What is it about this team that allows it to continue to do that?
Yeah, I think we just, we talk a lot about it. We don't panic, right? We just play the game, and you got to just understand that it's hard for those guys too. It's hard for them. They've got to execute pitch. They got to throw to our guys. Our guys can hit too. I thought there in the 10th, I thought DJ actually threw a good pitch. Tip your hat to the Terrell. He just turned on one and got it. And we'd had a lot of success with that pitch on him all weekend. And so he finally got one, and good for him. But we didn't panic. We came in. It's like I said, guys. Hey, they got to get us out 3 times too. Now, and it's hard in this league in extra innings to do that, especially at home. I just want to thank our crowd too. Our crowd, it made it tough, man. The energy was flowing. We had a lot of fans here. Believe it or not, it affects players, and I think it got to them a little bit.
Lights are blaring, their music blaring too, right there when you've loaded the bases, all that kind of stuff. Is there a specific thing you say to Daniel to kind of calm him back down at all?
Yeah, we work a lot on slowing the game down and just not making, it's funny, I talked to him about this 2 weeks ago. Again, talked to him a lot about it, but we went back over it again 2 weeks ago, and just how in big moments, if you can slow the game down and stay in your approach, you won't chase. They're going to have to throw you your pitch. When you get sped up, you make the moment too big, you'll start to expand the strike zone. And, I thought Daniel did a really good job of just slowing it down and knowing that guy had to come to him. It wasn't the other way around. And then he got a pitch up, and gosh, he crushed that ball.
Did you like the way your guys' approach changed when that reliever left the game?
I looked at Coach Coggin. I said, I didn't know that Sandy Koufax was still playing there for a while. Tip your hat, he did a really good job. I just kept telling our guys, look, he was front dooring us with a really nice 2-seam. He was starting it at our front hip. It's a really hard pitch to hit because, you kind of give up on it. You think it's going to be in, and he was running it back over. And I just said, keep grinding out. He can't, he can't throw 200 pitches. We'll eventually get him out of the game. Our hitters did that. Now he got us, some whatever it was, 9 or 10 times. And we just kept battling. And then when they went to their pen, we were able to really, put a lot of pressure on them, get some hits, and move some runners.
Coach, Rylan Zaborowski and Daniel Jackson both weren't having great games heading into the 10th there, and then both of them came up with huge hits. What does that say about just their ability to stay level-headed?
Yeah, our game is, I talk to them all the time. If you play with emotions, you're gonna have some big, severe ups and downs. If you'll just play with energy and focus, you'll surrender to the process. You'll understand that our game's really hard. Nobody bats 1,000. Nobody bats 500. So you're not going to get a hit every at bat. You're trying to get a hit every at bat, but if they get you out, what are you learning from that? And both those guys did that today.
But you have an older team. Obviously, you had a doubleheader today, and you start trying to look forward to the SEC tournament and beyond. How does it attribute to just how you guys play such early on, and just how comfortable you feel with what they're capable of doing down the road?
Yeah, I think it goes to our senior leadership. You look at Nolan, you look at Henry, Slate. Those guys don't get sped up, man, either. They play with a slow heartbeat. It's something we talk a lot about. Never panicking. This game's long. It's hard to get people out. But no, you're seeing some of that right now.
Was the plan for Alton to face just those 2 guys, or just the way?
3. He was going to face those 3 guys. Yeah, we had a pretty extensive matchup grid, obviously, on them, especially now that you're into Game 3 and you're seeing what they're hitting. That lineup's dangerous. That lineup's got the ability to put up a lot of runs. And we had a fresh pen, or we had a lot of guys, and we said, let's go match it up and see what happens. And, like I said, I thought DJ threw a really good pitch. Tip your hat. The guy finally turned on one.
Have you started 8-1? Have you started 8-1 SEC play before, or is this
I don't think I've ever started 8-1.
What does that mean?
It means we got 21 of these things left, and you can turn it. This league don't care, man. You better be hooked up and ready to go. They don't care. You better stay humble. You better work. You better respect the game. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys.